Let me talk just a second about actually writing the Hurricane Almanac and where it came from. It all started back in 2005 during Katrina and then Rita and then Wilma. At about the Rita time frame, I was so deluged with emails and calls from people asking questions about hurricanes, all kinds of questions about the science and the history and how many times did this, that, or the other thing happen and what can we do about it and how can we protect ourselves, all those sorts of things that are required to know if you're going to live with hurricanes. And I thought, where can I send people? Where can they go? What's the resource? There is none. There was none. And I said, this has got to be fixed. This has got to be done. And that's where the Hurricane Almanac came from. It's a kind of a funny thing that out there in the world, with as much has been written about hurricanes, that there is not one place that compiles all the different aspects into one book. So I sat down and decided it had to be done and started working on it late in 2005. But really just did a little sample, and then I happened to sit down next to a guy at dinner, New Year's 2006, just a random encounter, and we started talking, and turned out he was an editor for St. Martin's Press, and I was writing a hurricane book, and he said, you should write the definitive hurricane book. I said, I'm already doing it, and one thing led to another, and they said, all right, if you can get it done, we'll get it out. And so in about 7 weeks, just went into this crash program of taking everything I had at my fingertips and all the resources that I knew and bringing it together, and it resulted in the first Hurricane Almanac, and then the one we have here is today, which I hope if you take a look at it and you go through it, you'll find it to be a valuable resource and help you understand exactly what hurricanes are all about. Because if you don't understand them, it's hard to know how to live with them. And if you live in the Southeast, you do have to learn how to live with hurricanes. So that's the background on the Hurricane Almanac.